What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. How are y'all doing today? I'm gonna try and record this video quickly because I gotta go to work, y'all. If you guys are wondering why I never post any videos, it's because I'm always working, so yeah. Anyways, I wanted to share my experience in Ethiopia. I got the idea from this girl that I'm following on YouTube. Her name is Amel Fatih. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I just want to give her a shout out. She is freaking hilarious. If you guys think I'm funny or whatever, you guys love my personality, no, you will love this girl. She's from Australia, I think. She shared her experience when she went to Ethiopia, so I wanted to share my experience because if you didn't see my ethnicity tag video, I had said that I'd been to Ethiopia and I didn't enjoy myself, and I'm gonna tell you guys why in this video, okay? I went to Ethiopia when I was 13 and I was really ugly. Doesn't really matter that I was ugly, but I just wanted to share that with you. Mind you, not only was I ugly, I was extremely maga. Like, I was like this skinny, I swear to God, okay? And on top of that, I'm pale. Like, I'm still pale, but I was like paler back then. So we went to go visit my grandfather and my family. My grandpa lives in like, I don't know if it's the poor part of Ethiopia or what, but like it's not really like, that area is not really that poppin', you know what I mean? The little kids, like, they were really rude. Like, they literally threw rocks at me and called me nut, which means white, and told me to go back to my country. And that was the day I was like, I'm done, I want to go home. And mind you, we were there for 3 months, okay? And I was counting down the days. Like, I was like, please, I want to go home today. I rarely ever went outside because everybody would just stare at me, and like the little kids would talk smack about me, and the big guys would freaking call me kachacha, like skinny, and make fun of me and all this stuff. And I was only 13 and I already had like issues with the way I looked, so I already felt some type of way. And then them just doing, and I'm not even trying to like blame anyone, I'm not trying to bad talk or bad mouth anybody, I'm just saying like they're young, they're little kids, so I don't blame them at all. And I know for a fact that if I go to Ethiopia now, it would be way more fun. But yeah, it was just a horrible experience. My older brother, who lived in Ethiopia, grew up in Ethiopia, would always like fight them and like throw rocks back at them and like cuss them out. So shout out to my brother Akram in Ethiopia, I love you. Yeah, and I was almost always sick. Like 90% of the time that I was there, I was sick. I couldn't eat anything. The pasta and sauce that they made there, because that's what all I would want to eat, because I was raised in Italy, and I don't know if this has anything to do with my love for pasta and cheese now, but I really am convinced that it does have something to do with that. So yeah, when I was in Ethiopia, all I wanted to eat was pasta and sauce, so my mom had to go and, you know, dish out them beers, whatever, on pasta and sauce, because that shit is expensive in Ethiopia. Anyways, so that's all I'd eat, and it tasted disgusting. Like, the Saratenyas did not know how to make it. Saratenya, by the way, is someone who works in the house. I don't want to say like a maid or anything, but technically they are. Anyways, so yeah, the Saratenyas did not know how to make Italian food, and I don't blame them because they're Ethiopian, you know what I'm saying? So most time all there was to eat was like holbat marach, and basically a lot of marach and injera. That's all it was, shuro and all this stuff. And yeah, it was on point, don't get it twisted, but it would always make me sick. And this is the worst part about my trip to Ethiopia, was the toilet, okay? So the majority of my time spent in Ethiopia, I was in Addis Ababa, and that's where my grandfather lived, and that was much better, a much better experience for me than Harar was, because basically we drove like 4 or 5 hours to go to Harar one day, and we were in Harar for like, I want to say like 2 weeks or something. And Harar is the scariest place I've ever been to in my life. First of all I remember from Harar was there was a lot of ummas. Ummas are like old ladies who wear the didit and everything, and a scarf, and just walk around all slowly. And all I remember was my mom's aunt's house that we stayed in Harar was this huge house, and to lock the door was like this big wooden thing that you lock. It was just so old school and scary. Like, you know, all the scary movies you ever seen, that's just what Harar felt like to me. Hey, how you doing? I hated Addis Ababa, but when I went to her, I was like, oh my god, I can't wait till we go back to Addis. The bathroom in my mom's aunt's house was even worse. Okay, listen to this. The bathroom was literally this. I'm not even making this shit up at all. Okay, this is her house, right? So you leave the house, you go this way, through an alleyway that's like this high, and like you have to like kneel down to get through the alleyway, and then that alleyway leads you onto like this backyard looking place, and the bathroom, or the hole in the ground, is literally in the backyard, like out in the open, and you're like on top of a mountain and you could see everybody, and I'm sure if somebody wanted they could see you. Bruh. In her, I don't even remember eating, to be honest with you. There were bugs like this big, the cockroaches in her. One time we went to my mom's other aunt's house, and I went to go use their bathroom, and thank God she had a door at least. What am I talking about? And I used a rock to lock the door because that's how they do it in Ethiopia. I don't know how it is now. Y'all probably think that I'm stupid or something, but I swear to God this is how it was when I went, okay? Yeah, so I put a rock. The rock was like this big. I put a rock to lock the door, and then while I was in the midst of doing my business, I saw a cockroach as big as the rock, and I hate cockroaches. If there's one bug in the world that I cannot stand besides butterflies, I freaking hate butterflies, it's cockroaches. I heard like a lot of people had more fun when they went with other people who were around their age, but my cousins didn't go when I went, so I was there alone. I was only there with one of my family friends, but I rarely ever saw her. I only remember one story with her, and that's when she needed to get her eyebrows done. So our parents let us go and look for the eyebrow place ourselves. So we went to the eyebrow place, and I told her, I'm like, don't worry girl, I got you. You know, I speak Amharic, it's all good. And meanwhile, I did not speak Amharic. I don't even know what I was thinking. You know when you understand a language, so you think that you can just like reiterate and say the same things that they just said to you, but you don't know what you're saying at all, like, you know what I mean? So I understood Amharic all my life, but I can't speak it. So when we got to the eyebrow place and the lady said, oh, what can I help you with? I was like, don't worry, yo, I got this. She's looking at me, she's like, go ahead, tell her what I want, tell her what I want. I was like, I got you, girl, I got you. And I was like,
Mana, a little help here.
And Mana was looking at me, she's like, bruh, when are you gonna start talking? Tell the girl that I need my eyebrows done. And I was like, and I'm pretty sure they talked a little bit of shit about me because I heard the word nutch, and you know nutch means white. So Manal was like, all right, forget you, let me try to fix this situation, so let me try to talk. So she's like, hey, coach efalagalo. And I was like, yeah girl, that's what you're supposed to say, that's what you're supposed to say. But she didn't say it right, she mispronounced some words. So I was like, let me help you out. And I told the lady, I'm like, hey, coach efalagalo. And the lady's like, what? And I was like, hey, coach Faligalo. You know what I'm saying? She's like picking up weaves and showing us weaves, and I was like, lady, hey, coach faligalo, okay? Hey. Finally, what the hell is coach? Finally, she understood what we were trying to say, and she did her eyebrows. And that was honestly, that was the best part of my whole entire trip to Ethiopia. We went home and we told our moms what happened, and our parents were like dying. And this is a story that I keep telling to everybody. It's just freaking hilarious. Anyways, yeah, that was my experience in Ethiopia. I don't think I went into too much detail about everything, but that's because I don't have time. Sorry. But yeah, I will definitely be going to Ethiopia again one day soon, inshallah, and I will vlog that for you. Hopefully they have toilets now. Do they have toilets now? Let me know. If you've been to Ethiopia recently, let me know in the comments below. Do they have toilets now? And toilet paper, because you know, it kind of sucks to walk out of the bathroom with your ass all wet. You know what I'm saying? From washing it. Too much information? Whatever. Welcome to my channel, honey. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, if you have had bad experiences in Ethiopia or worse experiences than I have had, then please let me know, so we can, you know, share the pain that we both experienced. As always, please subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and yeah, peace out.
سماني خاب جامني عدو نيام بدا فامني هرر يا هدهون